Welcome back to another video, guys, and thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about how to grow your channel when you have 0 viewers. So without further ado, let's get this thing started. So if you guys enjoy the content in this video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. But let's cut right to the video. To start things off, interacting with your viewers is the best way to get viewers. The first thought that probably came to your head is, well, I don't have any viewers, and I thought that this video was about how to grow my stream while I have no viewers. Well, you're watching the right video, and that is exactly what this video is about. No, but seriously, when you're not interacting with your could-be viewers or passerbys, as I like to call them, you're not giving anyone a hook or anything to engage with. And you're definitely not giving them an insight into what it is that you offer the streaming community that's different from the other streamer who's streaming the same game. Look at it this way. If you're sitting there like a bump on a log, staring at your computer screen in a poorly lit room, not interacting with anyone, chances are pretty high you're not going to retain that viewer as they pass by. There's no emotion, no hook, no personality driving someone to stick around your stream. For example, you know that coworker who you wanted to engage with and get to know and maybe befriend, and you started talking with them and it was like talking to a stone wall, or they just completely shut you off. Yeah, that's what you look like on stream if you're not engaging with people, whether they're there or not. And I think that this is a really great practice for you to get in the habit of, is interacting with the stream whether or not you have viewers in there. That being said, because of this, I think that makes our second point even more valuable. Talking it out. Talking through exactly what it is you're doing in game and what's on your mind at that moment. Maybe you've just died in Call of Duty and you are going to do a quick recap with that viewer to figure out what went wrong there, what you think was wrong with the meta or the game, and what you could have done to change the situation so that you didn't die. When you've built something intriguing in Minecraft, for example, and you talk your viewer through what it is you needed to build that, why you've built that, and what inspired you to build that. Or if you need something for filler, talk to your would-be viewer about how unbelievably expensive peanut butter is at your local grocery store, or even how your office faintly smells like a hockey team's gym locker. No, but seriously, building this habit of talking when nobody's there will be the make or break of your streaming career. Give the community the entertainment and the information that they're seeking and what they're there to watch you for. And that drives us into point number 3, which is also incredibly important for anyone in any aspect of life, but especially in the streaming community. Just being yourself. People are there to watch you. People will come and go from your stream, but ultimately at the end of the day, stay to watch you. We all know that the most common ways for people to find a Twitch stream is to find a game that intrigues them, and then scroll through the thousands of thumbnails and titles until they find one that seems intriguing or interesting to them. Maybe it's got the best graphics or a funny title, and it really connects to them. However, the point I'd like to make here is that if people aren't connecting to you as an entertainer or simply don't like your background music, then they're not going to stick around, and that's a hard truth to swallow for a lot of people. But it's true. You, as the entertainer or their source of information, need to give them a reason to stay. By repeating steps 1 and 2, interacting and connecting, you're giving people something to grab onto. You're giving them a hook. By letting people in and showing them who you truly are, there's no reason to fake a persona and pretend that you're this super bubbly personality when really you're just kind of an introvert who likes to hang out. Or don't pretend to have all these chill vibes when you're just a hyperactive nerd. The viewer sees right through that stuff. At the end of the day, when you're being just who you truly are, then you're giving them exactly what they're looking for, and those viewers will find you, I promise. Turn off that viewer count. You're thinking, well, how the hell will I know when I have viewers? It's not important. The point of this entire video is that you're entertaining the entire time, whether you have 0 viewers or 745. Turning off the viewer count will allow you to focus on your goal at hand and focus on entertaining your stream with your original self. Turning off your viewer count also helps with that insecurity or that frustration that you get when you realize that you have 0 or minimal viewers in your stream, which is incredibly helpful for your persona and for how you project yourself out onto the rest of the community. Get out of the habit of dragging yourself down because you have 0 or minimal viewers. Turn off the viewer count and just give it your all every single time, and those viewers will find you. Tip number 5 will be kind of a pro tip here, but once you do finally have viewers and chatters in your stream, answer their questions and then give them an open-ended question so that they respond to you again. This gives the viewer something to respond to or something to grab onto for another time once they've already engaged for the first time. For example, and we'll run this scenario through together and see which one sounds better to you. Scenario 1, viewer. How are you doing today? Me, good, thanks. Or scenario 2, hey, how are you today? Good, doing great. I noticed that your name is actually pretty hilarious. How did you come up with that name? Oh, well, it goes back to, etc. I think that you get the point, but open-ended questions allow the viewer to tell you more about them, which then leads to more conversation and more interaction, and much like relationships in real life, the more that you communicate and interact and share with one another, the better the relationship is going to become. Repeating this step in every stream and in every scenario is guaranteed to get people who are there already chatting and active in your stream to stay and potentially even bring more of their friends because they feel like they've got a pretty great connection with you as a streamer. So I know the video only said 5 tips, but I'm going to give you guys a bonus tip here. And I personally think that this is the most important tip of them all because it doesn't only apply to streaming, but most everything in life and the success of almost every venture that you're going to step into. And it comes down to caring. I mean, sincerely giving a crap about what people say or share. Give a damn about what's important to them. Sincerely give a crap about their needs and their wants, and you will always come out on top. I've been saying this for years, and I feel like it's finally kind of coming around as a shift in our cultural interactions, but I can't stress this enough. Being yourself mixed with caring and giving a damn about what your significant other, your viewer, or even your neighbor has to say, it will get you places. And I think that's a really great place to end this video. In conclusion, I really hope that you guys were able to connect with and really find a way to use these tips in your everyday life or in your streaming, and I'm looking forward to making more content like this. If this is something that you've enjoyed and you've made it this far in the video, then please like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications so that you're not missing anything and your friends and family are also not missing any of this stuff. And I'd like to hear down in the comments below what you guys think about this video and if you were able to use any of these or to utilize any of these to better yourself or better your stream. So thank you so much for the continued support, and we're really looking forward to catching you on the next video. So until then, see ya.